Hey everyone, Longacres Finance here, and today I want to share with you my dividend income thus far for 2021. I'll also talk about stocks in my portfolio that have announced dividend increases this year. Even though we are well into March now, I'll focus on dividend income for January and February only. Before we get going here, let me just briefly talk about my portfolio and my outlook on dividends in this portfolio. My main portfolio is my 401k account that currently has a market value of about $88,000. I have about 80% of this portfolio allocated to quality dividend stocks, and the other 20% is invested in a bunch of growth or thematic ETFs. Since this is a retirement portfolio, and its purpose is to fund my retirement, I am not overly concerned with the current dividend yield, since I won't be relying on this money for many years. The current dividend yield of the portfolio is about 1.3%, which is pretty low for a dividend portfolio. This dividend yield is just from the 80% of the portfolio of dividend stocks. While the ETFs I own do pay dividends, they are irregular and therefore difficult to predict, so I do not attempt to estimate them, but I do include them in my dividend tracking. The main focus I have for this portfolio is growth, with some passive income. This modest passive income allows me to take advantage of opportunities in the market as the dividend stream trickles in. Tracking dividend income and watching it grow over time is a lot of fun. I don't drip any of my dividends, since now with fractional shares and no trading fees, I can deploy these funds as I see fit when they come in. Okay, onto the dividend income now. In January 2021, I received a total of $95.18 from 28 positions. This was 25 dividend stocks and 3 ETFs. Just as an FYI, I have made changes to my positions since January, so I may not own all the positions you are seeing here. My largest dividend payment in January came from Progressive, and this was mainly the special annual dividend they pay each January. Some of the other more notable amounts were $9.10 from Northern Trust, $6.97 from TC Energy, $6.51 from ADP, and $5 from CME. You can also see some of the dividend payments I received are pretty small. This is either due to the stock having a very low dividend yield or my position not being sizable. But all in all, when you add them all up, they account for almost $100 for the month. Let's jump over to February. In February, I received a total of $69.87 from 26 positions. This was all individual stocks and none from my ETFs. Some of the notable amounts are $6.68 from BMO and $6.03 from Royal Bank of Canada. There are a few more financial stocks that paid me around $4. February wasn't as high as January, but actually March will be my best month. On average, I'm expecting to average just north of $100 per month this year. If you like dividend income, show me by clicking the like button, and might as well subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos. Alright, back to the dividend income. I am also contributing funds to this account on a weekly basis, so I'm expecting the dividend payments to grow each quarter. Another form of growth in dividend payments will come from the annual increases from the stocks I own. Since my main objective is growth, I like to see high dividend growth from my stocks. I know not all of them will have double-digit growth each year, but collectively I aim for at least a 10% average growth from the portfolio. In January, 11 of the stocks I own announced a dividend increase. The average increase announcement during that month was 11.67%. Let's go through all the increases quickly. The first one was from Anthem, who bumped its dividend up 18.95%, from 95 cents to $1.13 per share. Air Products and Chemicals raised its dividend by 11.94%, from $1.34 to $1.50 per share. BlackRock raised its dividend by 13.77%, from $3.63 to $4.13 per share. Comcast increased its dividend by 8.7%, from 23 cents to 25 cents per share. Canadian National Railway raised its dividend by 6.96%, from 57.5 cents to 61.5 cents per share. These amounts are in Canadian dollars, so for me in the US, they get converted to US dollars at the given exchange rate on the pay date. Fastenal bumped its dividend up by 12%, from 25 cents to 28 cents per share. Intel raised its dividend by 5.3%, from 33 cents to 34.75 of a penny per share. JB Hunt increased its dividend by a mere 3.7%, from 27 to 28 cents per share. MarketAxess Holdings raised its dividend by 10%, from 60 cents to 66 cents per share. Tractor Supply increased its dividend by a whopping 30%, from 40 cents to 52 cents per share. And WEC Energy raised its dividend by 7.1%, from 63.26 cents to 67.76 cents per share. Collectively, not a bad month with 11 dividend increases, averaging slightly above my 10% target growth. In February, an additional 15 stocks announced dividend increases. and the average increase for the month was 13.23%. Let's take a quick look at each individual increase. Amtech announced an 11.11% dividend increase from 18 cents to 20 cents per share. Activision Blizzard raised its dividend by 14.63% from 41 cents to 47 cents per share. Danaher Corporation increased its dividend by 16.67% from 18 cents to 21 cents per share. Domino's Pizza bumped its dividend up by a cool 20.51% from 78 cents to 94 cents per share. Home Depot announced a 10% dividend increase from $1.50 to $1.65 per share. Humana raised its dividend by 11.11% from 63 cents to 70 cents per share. Intercontinental Exchange increased its dividend by 10% from 30 cents to 33 cents per share. Jack Henry & Associates increased its dividend by 6.98% from 43 cents to 46 cents per share. Monolithic Power Systems bumped its dividend by a nice 20% from 50 cents to 60 cents per share. NextEra Energy announced a 10% dividend increase from 35 cents to 38.5 cents per share. Sherwin-Williams raised its dividend by a cool 23.13% from $1.34 to $1.65 per share. T. Rowe Price announced a nice 20% dividend increase from 90 cents to $1.08 per share. TC Energy raised its dividend by 7.41% from 81 cents to 87 cents per share. This is another Canadian stock, so the increase is in Canadian dollars. Trane Technologies raised its dividend by 11.32% from 53 cents to 59 cents per share. And Waste Management increased its dividend by 5.5% from 54.5 cents to 57.5 cents per share. That's a pretty solid month if you ask me. There have been 2 dividend increases in March thus far, but let me back them out of the yearly increase column to give you an exact average through February. On a year-to-date basis, through February, my average increase is 12.5%, which is pretty great and leaves some cushion above my 10% target. If my current expected annual dividend income is around $1,200 for the year, a 10% increase would mean that I should expect to receive an additional $120 over the next 12 months. Time will tell whether I can hit my target, but I'm off to a pretty nice start for the year. Year to date, my portfolio has $165.05 in dividend income, averaging about $82.53 per month. As you can see, I already have $67.03 in dividend income for March, and we aren't even halfway through the month yet. I expect after March I should be over $300 for the year and averaging a little bit north of $100 per month. Since I've made some moves in my portfolio, it'll be interesting to see if Quarter 2 yields more dividend income than Quarter 1. Also, my ETFs that pay infrequently can skew this growth a little bit. Since we are looking at my portfolio, I might as well give you a look at the performance. So in January, my portfolio lost 0.99%, and that was 2 basis points better than the S&P total return. In February, my portfolio was up 3.57%, which was 82 basis points better than the S&P total return. For March, I am also trending above the S&P, but the month isn't over yet, and this return isn't updated for the last few days. You can also see that in December of last year, I lost by 26 basis points. I don't expect my portfolio to outperform every month, but I would like to see it ahead of the S&P over the long term. Let me know in the comments below if you like to see these type of dividend income updates, and I'll continue doing them periodically. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.